20 minutes and discussion of 10 minutes.
Good afternoon, sirs. Good afternoon, ma'am. And my dear friends. We are the students of S1 MCOM Finance and Accounting. Today we are assigned to discuss about overall perspective. Our group consists of me, Akshaya, Adira, Kirtana, and Akshay Raja. This budget hopes to build on the foundation laid in the previous budget and the blueprint drawn for India at 100. The current year's economic growth is estimated to be at 7%. So, first of all, the vision for Amit Khan. There are three missions. First one is opportunity for citizens with focus on the youth. And second one is growth and job creation. And third one is strong and stable macroeconomic environment. So, ഈ വർഷത്തെ ബഡ്ജറ്റ് പ്രധാനമായിട്ട് ഫോക്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് 7 പ്രയോറിറ്റീസിലേക്കാണ്. That is called Saptarishi. So, reaching the last mile, youth power, financial sector, green growth, and unleashing the potential, infrastructure and investment, and also inclusive development. So, inclusive development, agriculture and cooperative. So, agriculture and cooperative sectors like endellaമാണ് പുതിയ arrivals നോക്കാം. Building digital public infrastructure, that is building an accessible, inclusive and information solution for farmers, setting up agriculture acceleration fund for encouraging innovation startups in rural areas, and Atmanirbhar Bharat horticulture clean land program to be launched to boost production of high value horticulture crops, and target funding rupees 20 lakh crore agriculture credit targeting at animal husbandry, dairy and fisheries sector. And next one is making India global hub for millets. Adine parayna pere Sri Anna nanu. Support to be given to HMR Hyderabad for promoting research and setting up of widely available storage facility. It's for enhanced farmers remuneration by enhancing sale at appropriate times. So, credit-ന്റെ കാര്യത്തിലേക്ക് നോക്കുമ്പോൾ agriculture sector കൊടുത്ത credit-ന്റെ കാര്യത്തിലേക്ക് നോക്കുമ്പോൾ increase നമുക്ക് കാണാൻ സാധിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. And food grain production also increases. കുറച്ച് increase കാണുന്നുണ്ട്. And then we move to the health sector. പുതിയ arrivals എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 157 new nursing colleges to be established. Sickle cell anemia mission to be launched. New program to promote research in pharmaceuticals to be launched. Joint public and private research to be encouraged. And this education and skilling. When we look this area, revamped teaching and training via district institution of education and training, and national digital library to be set up for children and adolescents. States will be encouraged to set up physical libraries at panchayat and ward levels. So, നമ്മൾ ഹെൽത്ത് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യുവാണെങ്കിൽ ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ ഇയർ 2019 ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ ഇയർ 2023 വെച്ച് കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ 1.4 നിന്നും 2.1 ഒരു വളർച്ചയുണ്ട്. അത് വലിയ വളർച്ചയാണോ ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അല്ല. പിന്നെ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ലെവലിലേക്ക് നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ 2.8 to 2.9 ആണ് ഇൻക്രീസ് വന്നിട്ട്. ചെറിയ മൈന്യൂട്ട് ഇൻക്രീസ് മാത്രമേ വന്നിട്ടുള്ളൂ ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ ഇയർ 19 to ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ ഇയർ 23. And next is inclusive development achievements നോക്കാം. 9 crore drinking water connection to rural houses, cash transfer of 2.2 lakh crore to overall 11.4 11.4 crore farmer under PM Kisan, and insurance covers for 44.6 crores persons under Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana and Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Yojana. 47.8 crore PM Jan Dhan bank accounts, and also 220 crore COVID vaccination of 102 crore persons, and 9 crore LPG connection under Ujjwala. Next, I'm over to the next presenter, MS Adina. Good afternoon to all. My name is MS Adira, and now here we can move on to reaching the last mile. It is the second priority of the budget, and the government has put forward a new mission called Pradhan Mantri PVTG Development Mission. It is aimed for the particularly vulnerable tribal group to enhance the basic amenities such as housing, nutrition, health, education, telecommunication, etc. to the tribal groups of the nation. Then government also has put forward in the budget a financial assistance to be given for the sustainable micro irrigation in drought-prone regions of Karnataka. Then we know about 740 Egalavya Model Residential School. It is meant for providing a quality education to the tribal students, which is spread across 3.5 lakhs in our nation. And government is planning to recruit over 30,800 teaching staff and other staff for serving these tribal students. Then a Bharat to be set up for digitization of ancient inscriptions. And the first stage, government is trying to digitalize about 1 lakh ancient scripts under Bharat Bharat means shared repository of inscriptions. Then we have a milestone in this budget 2023-24, that is the infrastructure investment. The allocation for the scheme increased by 71% from 76,000 crore in the revised estimates of 2022-23 budget to 1,30,000 crore in 2023-24 budget. And 50-year interest-free loan will be given to the state government for infrastructure development undertaking activities, and also a highest ever capital outlay of rupees 2.4 lakh crore for railways are given for the development of railway sector in our nation. Also creating urban infrastructure in tier 2 and tier 3 cities via establishment of UIDF. Then the government is planning for unleashing the potential trust-based governance for the exploring the potential trust of the economy. We have given importance for make AI for making solutions in agriculture, health, and sustainable cities. Also for national data governance policy to enable access to anonymized data for research by startups and academia. Then Vivase Vishwas 1 is given for faster settlement of contractual disputes and government undertaking. And Vivase Vishwas 1 is given for the COVID relief for MSMEs. Then faster procedure for e-court. E-court will be launched for faster settlement of disputes. Then entity DigiLocker for business enterprises for the securing online storing and sharing with the document of business ecosystem. Then the government has put forward importance for green growth in this budget.
Mainly to reduce the use of chemical fertilizers, government has launched a mission called PM Pranam for using the to promote the alternatives of the chemicals as fertilizers. And for that, central government will incentivize the state governments and the UTs to promote such agro-based fertilizers. Also, government has given importance for sustainable ecosystem development, like Mishti, to take up for mangrove plantation along the coastal line, and other initiatives such as setting up 10,000 bio-input resources centers to facilitate farmers to adopt natural farming, promote of bacteria energy storage systems, etc. Then we know the budget has given importance for the youth power. Amal Pidi, here PMKY VY, that is Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, will be launched. We already know that we have established a PMKY Yojana for the industrialization skill acquisition program. And in this budget, coding, AI, robotics, and 3D printing is added to the scheme. Then measures to boost the tourist sector. At least 50 destinations to be selected through challenge mode to be developed as a complete package for domestic and foreign tourists. Then our finance minister also emphasizes that each state should set up a unity mall for the promotion and sale of one district, one product, and GI and handicraft products. Thank you. This is my topic. Now we can see through Kirtana.
So good afternoon all. My name is Kirtana Jaya. Today I will be focusing on the financial sector. What are the changes or what are the policies that has been brought forward through Union Budget 2023-24 in this financial sector. So first of all, first thing that has been brought forward in financial sector is that they have decided to set up National Financial Information Registry. The focus of this registry is said to be to enhance efficient lending, promote financial inclusion, and enhance financial stability. These are the objectives that they are saying for setting up of National Financial Information Registry. Then the second thing that has been brought forward in financial sector is to set up a central data processing center, and the objective is to fasten the administrative work under Companies Act. So then the importance is given to micro, small and medium enterprises. Credit guarantee scheme for that about rupees 2 lakh crore has been allocated for the collateral free guaranteed credit, and as well as about rupees of 9,000 crore has been allocated for revamped scheme to enable this additional collateral free facility. Then the importance is given to Mahila, means the women sector, how to encourage them, how to encourage the saving habit of women. For that, they have decided to bring forward a depository facility for rupees 2 lakh. Those women who are starting a new small saving scheme for a 2-year period, there has been given this deposit facility. And the benefits are also given to the senior citizens. The maximum deposit limit for senior citizens savings scheme has been increased from 15 lakh to 30 lakh. Other initiatives also include initiative to promote business activities in gift advocacy, create more trained professionals in security markets via award of educational certificates. So now we'll look at the fiscal management. So through this budget, a 50-year interest-free loan is being provided to states, and there's a condition for that. It is to be spent in the year 2023-24 itself on capital expenditure, and part of the loan is conditional on states whether they want to increase the capital expenditure or it is at the discretion of state government. And the fiscal deficit, which was about 3 point is allotted as 3.5 of 5% of gross state domestic product for states, and fiscal deficit is allocated at 5.9% of GDP in the current year, which is very low when compared to the previous year budgeted fiscal deficit, which is at 6.4% of total GDP. Then the targeted fiscal deficit is said to be at 4.5% of total GDP by the year 2025-26. Now I'll be discussing about the indirect tax proposals. So they focus on these four main sectors. First of all, they try to enhance this export, then to have a higher domestic manufacturing, then to have more value addition in the economy, and to have a green energy and mobility. So there has been changes brought forward in this annual budget in many import of many things, such as import of capital goods on lithium-ion battery manufacturing for the purpose of greener mobility. Then there has been a change in the custom duty on import of mobile camera lens for deepening the value addition, and there is a reduction in the custom duty of denatured ethyl alcohol for chemical industry, and there's a reduction in the import duty of key import inputs for the manufacturing of shrimp field for export promotion. Then there is also a reduction in the custom duty for manufacturing lab-grown diamonds for export promotion. Then there has been a change in the export duty for compounded rubber from 10% to 25%, and it is for the purpose of to curb duty circumvention. So this is about my topic. Now Akshay will be continuing with direct tax proposals.
Slideshow and good evening to all of you. My name is Akshay. I am presenting the topic, the direct tax, left part that Kirtana had taken. First of all, in the union budget of 2023-24, government has made many changes in the direct tax, which should be helpful towards entrepreneurs, at the same time towards ordinary citizens like us. Few changes are changing the tax slab. It was considered as one of the tremendous change made by the union financial budget. We all are familiar with the law. We all are familiar with the tax slab, or previous year tax slab. It includes only 2.5 lakh rupees will be fully exempted from taxes, and it consisting of certain advantages towards the seniors and the super senior citizen, which include 5 lakhs rupees will be exempted from tax. In the new tax slab, up to 3 lakh is exempted from tax. It consisting of a minimum rate of 5% tax rate and a maximum percentage of 13% tax rate, and income up to 7 lakh is fully exempted from taxes. And they're consisting of an option towards the citizen to adopt the old or the new slab. The another changes were high surcharge rate to income above 5 crore to be reduced from 37% to 25% under new tax regime, extending benefit of standard deduction to new tax regime for the salary class and pensioner, increasing the tax exemption limit to rupees 25 lakh on leave encashment on retirement for government employees, government salaried employees. The another one is a tax benefit given towards the industries. First of all, we'll deal with the MSMEs. It involves enhancing the limit of micro enterprises and professional to avail benefit of presumption taxation, deduction of payment made by MSME to allow to only when payment is actually made, extending 15% of corporate tax benefit to new cooperatives commencing manufacturing till 31st March 2024, higher limit to rupees 2 lakh per member for deposits and loan in cash, primary agriculture cooperative society and primary cooperative agriculture and rural development bank, high tax limit of rupees 3 crore for TDS on cash withdrawal for cooperative societies. And the various measures given to startups were extending the date of incorporation by 1 year from the income tax benefit to startups, benefits of carrying forward of losses on changes of shareholder or startup from 7 years of incorporation to 10 years, income of authority, board, and commission set up by the statute of union and state to be exempted from income tax in certain sector, extension of the period of tax benefit to fund relocated to IFSC and GIFT cities till 31st March 2050. This shows the various allocations of government, but the union budget towards the various sectors and the various fields where the union budget were allocated. Among these fields, we can clearly understand that the union budget focusing on the balanced regional development, including the northeastern special infrastructure development zone and promoting of agriculture in rural backward areas to Egalabia Model Resident School and the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Jal Jeevan Mission focusing on the common people like us. That's all about our topic. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to present this topic.
What we are having is a union budget analysis. We are having union budget analysis. But in this, there was no analysis. There was only repetition of what was there in the budget. We are just repeating the provisions of the budget. But it is the title of the presentation is union budget analysis. However, yeah, we can. Overall perspective and overall perspective details overall perspective budget first of all, what is the total expense, total revenue?
Total budget, rupee come, rupee gone, total again. Full budget, total. Total deficits, total, overall, I think last slide you got 5 points on percentage. Total revenue, total expense, deficit. Overall perspective. Is there like your perspective on it? Good, bad, strength, weakness, overall strength, weakness, which might be right or from your perspective.
You started correctly by giving the 7 year diagram one day. Other members what will happen to the economy? That is what we want to know. If this budget is a plan for the next year. So, if this budget is implemented, what will happen to the economy? Will it grow or will it come down? Let's see. Our perspective.
Next.
Question from the audience.
Anything else anybody wants to ask based on the presentation or anything which you would also like to share with me? Okay. there's nothing else, then we can come to the next stage. One more.
First phase of history and finance, Bima Yogi, Asna Nasim, Devi PG, Adina Paulos, Maya Fatima M. For the of capital expenditure and industrial infrastructure.
To all, capital expenditure and infrastructure development is the topic assigned to us. As we all know, the Union budget for financial year 2023-24 this year aims to further strengthen India's economic status. In this 75th year of India's independence, the world has recognized the Indian economy as a bright star with its economic growth established 7%, which is the highest among all major economies. We incorporated these 12 points under capital expenditure and infrastructure development, investment management, telecom, automotive, banking and capital market, industrial products and mining, consumer products, oil and gas, power utilities and renewables, capital expenditure and logistics, technology, railways, and public infrastructure. As far as investment management is concerned, these are the schemes and amendments aims to launch. Mahila Saman Savings Certificate, Monthly Income Account, Income Scheme, Senior Citizen Savings Scheme, Change in Taxation, and easier KYC. Mahila Saman Savings Certificate is a one-time new small savings program for risk-averse investors. And the government has proposed to raising the maximum deposit limit for the monthly income account scheme from 4.5 lakh to 9 lakh for single account and from 9 lakh to 15 lakh for joint accounts. And next is Senior Citizen Savings Account scheme. Fourth one is changes in personal taxation, which is proposed by the finance minister. Customers can now build a diverse portfolio and invest their money in higher investment options and easier KYC by switching from a one-size-fits-all approach to one that is risk-based. The KYC process will be made simpler. One has multiple investment options available like fixed deposit scheme, systematic deposit plan, and mutual funds. Bajaj Finance offers fixed deposit, and Bajaj Finance SDP allows the depositor to invest a fixed amount regularly, typically monthly, over a predetermined period of time at a fixed interest rate. Next is telecom. The telecom sector, being the backbone of innovations and new age technologies, was eyeing this budget with optimism. The Prime Minister, while launching 5G earlier this year, called a big step towards the vision of Vikshit Bharat. The idea is to leverage 5G technology to develop applications such as smart classroom, precision farming, intelligent transport system, and healthcare. This evident the intent of the government to promote 5G use
cases, and this shall open the world of opportunities for telecom sector. These are the initiatives taken by government in telecom sector, setting up 100 labs for developing applications using 5G services. And the government has allocated 1.23 lakh crore for postal and telecom projects, including 1,52,937 crore capital infusion in state-run BSNL, 97,579.05 crore for the Department of Telecommunication, 25,814 crore for postal projects. So over to the next presenter, Asna.
Good afternoon, all. Let us move on to next areas. First one is automotive. In the area of automotive, as per our present budget, the customs duty on regard of materials used for the production of lithium-ion batteries of electric vehicles has been this reduction or elimination of customs duties will definitely reflect in the reduced price of electric vehicles, and this would be made more cheaper. And next one, special focus is given on flexi fuel vehicles which are used, which are operating with the help of gasoline and blend of gasoline and ethanol mix. And our finance minister has set aside a special amount for the purpose of scrappage of 20 years old central government vehicles. In addition to this, the states will be given assistance for the purpose of upgradation of outdated vehicles of states, that is especially for cars, especially in the cases of car and ambulances. And the change in income tax rates will also definitely add to automotive industry, as the ultimate purchasing power of customers can be enhanced with this tax rate reduction, and some of the amount will be definitely channelized to this automotive industry. And another major proposal on regard of automotive industry is the green hydrogen mission that would enable us a transition to low carbon intensity nation, and this will help us to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. And the automotive industry is therefore expecting more demand from the part of customers, and the industry is expecting, or they are reviewing the budget as more growth oriented and sustainable in terms of environment. And coming to the next area, banking and capital market. Our previous budget was basically focused on digitalization of the economy, and currently there are proposals in the budget for amendments in the areas of Banking Regulations Act, Banking Companies Act, and RBI Act for ensuring improved governance and investor protection. In addition, there was a proposal to set up Central Data Processing Center, which can act as a financial depository of information that will definitely help us in facilitating better flow of credit, financial inclusion, as well as financial stability. And in case of promoting digital payments, they are offering financial support. Thereby, we can our movement towards a digital economy can accelerated with these suggestions. Next one, as part of our commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Mahilas Samman Budget Patra has been introduced. It is actually a single time small savings scheme in mainly focused on, not mainly, it's just focused on ladies and girls, and the maximum amount of investment is 2 lakh with a period of expiry period of 2 years up to March 2025, and it will be bearing an interest rate of 7% with a clause for partial withdrawal only. And in the case of senior citizens, the maximum limit of deposit under senior citizens savings scheme is enhanced from 15 lakh to 30 lakh presently. And for those countries who are who are looking for digital continuity solutions would be facilitated to set up digital embassies in gift of IFSC. And overall, if we are looking on the provisions of or proposals of budget in relation to banking and capital market, ultimately the reduction made in tax rate, that is the effect of income tax rebate, will definitely reflect in all areas. That is similarly in this area also it will reflect, that is there will be more savings and investment from the part of customers as there is an increase in ultimate purchasing power. So there will be an enhancement in the savings from the part of customers. Here, if we look at the case of senior citizens, there will be more investment as the limit of deposit has been increased from 15 lakh to 30 lakh. Similarly, in the case of girls and ladies, the Mahila Saman Bachat Patra would enhance, even though it is a short-term saving, it would definitely enhance our savings amount. Then at the same time, the budget aims at protecting the investors and enhancing financial inclusion, financial stability, etc. of the economy. Next, I invite Alina.
Good afternoon, all. So I'm taking the topic industrial products and mining. So the budget 2023-24 did not offer the metal companies any new giveaways, and they're maintaining the current duty and tax structures for raw material outsourcing. And next we are in industrial products and mining list, steel sector. So for facilitating the availability of raw materials for the steel sector, there will be an exemption from the basic customs duty of raw materials for the manufacture of CRGO steel, ferrous scrap, and nickel cathode. And also, there will be a concessional basic customs duty of 2.5% on copper scrap is also being continued to ensure the availability of raw materials for secondary copper production, which is mainly related to MSME sector. Next, we are moving on to consumer products. So in case of FMCG industry, so as we all know what is FMCG industries, they are fast moving consumer goods. So we know that the tax lab reduce the disposable income increase. So that means the after tax income, disposable income increases, it will lead to the increase in consumer demand, consumption, as well as protection. And ചില കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഈ ബജറ്റിൽ ചീപ്പർ ആയിട്ട് കൊണ്ടുവരികയും ചിലത് കോസ്റ്റ്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് കൊണ്ടുവരികയും ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ചീപ്പർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഏതൊക്കെയാന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ it reduced the customs duty rates on goods other than textiles and agriculture from 21% to 13%. And also no excise duty would be charged on blended compressed natural gas for avoiding the cascading of taxes on blended natural gas. And there will be no customs duty would be charged on the import of capital goods and machinery required to manufacture lithium ion cells for the batteries used in electrical vehicles. And also there will be relief in customs duty on importing main parts of mobile phones such as camera lens, laptops, and DSLRs. So otherwise, domestic value addition deepen cheyan vendi pattum. And also reduce customs basic customs duty on parts of open cells of TV panels to 2.5%. And also customs duty on heat coils has been reduced from 20 to 15%. A reduction in basic customs duty on seeds used in manufacturing lab-grown diamonds have been proposed. And also shrimp duty is being reduced on key inputs for domestic manufacture of shrimp seeds. It is particularly related to marine products. And in costly the National Calamity Contingent Duty (NCCD) on particular cigarettes has been increased around 16%. And the basic customs duty rate on compounded rubber has been increased from 10 to 25%. The basic customs duty on electrical kitchen chimneys has been increased from 7.5% to 15%. And also toys, bicycles, automobiles, and naphtha, there are also slightly higher customs duty than the previous year. And also it will enable in the Making India and the Atmanirbhar Bharat. Next, we are moving into technology. So in her speech, the finance minister said that the government's vision for Amrit Kal is the technology-driven economy and the knowledge-based economy. with strong public finances and robust financial sector. So അതിൽ ടെക്നോളജിയിൽ വരുന്ന key highlights വരുന്നത് first one is common business identifier. So PAN card, the permanent account number is used as the common identifier of all digital systems of specified government agencies. So ഇതിൽ എങ്ങനെ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ബിസിനസ് ഒക്കെ ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി കുറച്ചും കൂടി നമുക്ക് ഈസിയർ ആയിരിക്കും. And digital public infrastructure for agriculture, it is built as an open source, open standard, interoperable public good, and also extend the incorporation date of startups from March 31, 2023 to March 31, 2024 for IT benefits. And also digital payments. So കഴിഞ്ഞ ഇയറിലും digital payments physical support government provide ചെയ്തിരുന്നു, and it will continue. In case of fintech services, it will facilitated by a digital public infrastructure, including Aadhaar, Prime Minister Jan Dhan Yojana, Video KYC, India Stock and UPI. Next is Entity DigiLocker. So it helps in storing and sharing the documents online very securely. Next is 5G services. So around 100 labs are government provided the 5G services development വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ലാബ് ഗ്രോൺ ഡയമണ്ട്സ്, ഡേറ്റ എംബസി, നാഷണൽ ഡിജിറ്റൽ ലൈബ്രറി ഫോർ ചിൽഡ്രൻ ആൻഡ് അഡോളസെന്റ്സ്, ഭാരത് ഷെയർ റിപ്പോസിറ്ററി ഓഫ് ഇൻസ്ക്രിപ്ഷൻസ്, ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ഭാരത് SHRI, ആൻഡ് സ്കിൽ ഇന്ത്യ ഡിജിറ്റൽ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോംസ്, and also set up 3 center of excellence for artificial intelligence, and it will enable make artificial intelligence for India and make artificial work for India. So artificial intelligence ന്റെ ഒരു മെയിൻ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻസ് തന്നെ ഈ ബജറ്റിൽ ഹൈലൈറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. And it will lead to a digital revolution. And also the government also introduced national data governance policy and enable to access anonymized data. And also the phase 3 of ECOS projects being launched with over 7,000 crores. So these all will enhance the digital infrastructure of our nation. Thank you. Next I invite Revati.
Good afternoon all. I would like to discuss another important point. Firstly, we move on the oil and gas. The budget document shows that nearly half of our overall expenditure would be for refineries expansion and upgrade, while 44% will be used for exploration and production of hydrocarbons. Government also provide 300 billion rupees in support to refiners and marketing for projects aimed at cutting emission. In budget 2023-24 as reinforced outlay of rupees 19,744 crore for National Green Hydrogen Mission that target 5 million metric ton of production by 2030. 500 new waste to wealth biogas plant at an investment of rupees 10,000 crore to be established under Gobar Garden scheme for promoting circulating economy, and additionally 5% is CBH mandate to be introduced for all organization marketing natural gas and biogas, and the government will return 95% of forfeited amount relating to bid or performance security to MSMEs where there was failure to execute contract during the COVID period. This will provide relief to MSMEs operating in oil and gas sector. MSME can further take benefit of rapid credit guarantee scheme. A green credit program will be notified, which will incentive environmentally sustainable and responsive action. And also, customs duty is exempted to debatted ethyl alcohol, which will facilitate ethanol blending program. And next we move on to the power utilities and renewables. The Ministry of New and Renewable Energy allocated rupees 10,222 crore, a 14% hike from previous budget of rupees 7.033 crore. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman stressed on green growth and clean energy in her budget speech delivered in the Parliament on 1st February 2023. On other hand, highly polluting coal sector, which plans to continue to expand coal mine, was allocated rupees 192 crore, equivalent to less than 2% of MNRE budget. On the bright side, compared to previous year, various projects within Ministry of New and Renewable Energy received a huge boost, among in the increasing in the money allocated towards off-grid solar project. Under Atal Jyoti Yojana phase 2, over 3 lakh solar lights would be installed. Further, 20 MW project of concentrated solar thermal will be undertaken. As a part of the government overall market borrowing in 2022-23, sovereign green will be issued for mobilizing resources for green infrastructure. These sovereign green bonds facilitate the renewable energy project shown in the budget document. Over to the next presenter.
So Budget 2023 lays down a blueprint for a prosperous and inclusive India, which recognizes infrastructure as a catalyst for our growth and has a multiplier impact. So CapEx enhanced 10 lakh crore, including highest outlay for railways for further development of regional airports. Also, transport infrastructure projects also had to boost last and first mile connectivity for ports, coal and steel, food grains. So, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, which aims to provide affordable housing for urban poor. A 50-year interest-free loan to state government for one more year have extension with 1.3 lakh crore. So, also rural infrastructure development and urban infrastructure development for providing a better lifestyle to population in Tier 1 and Tier 2, Tier 3 cities, which around 10,000 crore as set aside for this. Further, PPP model continues to be an area of focus to promote coastal shipping as an energy efficient and economical mode of transport. Also, moving on to public infrastructure, road ministry gets 36. Thank you.
Okay. Second presenter and the third presenter based on analysis. Second presenter and the third presenter, they were making comments. They were saying about the outcome, what will happen because of these provisions. So when analysis, second and third presenter. Now, what is the total percentage of expenditure on capital expenditure?
33. It's 33.3% capital expenditure.
The total work. Is it higher than last year's?
Yes.
Total? How much?
Amount, also capital expenditure railway has more of allocation as compared when compared to 2013. Since last 9 years.
2023?
Yes,
Compared to that, how much increase is there? You just say.
3.3% increase.
Yes.
53% of the revenue plus net or revenue. What the amount is the 33% of the revenue that the budget was to cover. So, including revenue plus that. 20%. 20% the revenue.
Again. Railway is not on.
Consequence in the employment sector as a result of this investment in capital, whether the budget speaks about anything about the employment creation.
Infrastructure, industrialization, enhancing tremendous job opportunities as compared to previous years.
Any questions?
What about the allocation and utilization of English? Because it's allocation and utilization English. മുൻപ് ബഡ്ജറ്റിൽ അനുവദിച്ച ചെലവഴിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ?
കേരള ബഡ്ജറ്റിൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇത്ര ശതമാനം കട്ട് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. അപ്പം കേരളത്തിനെ കുറിച്ച് പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ എക്സാമ്പിൾ പറഞ്ഞാൽ കേരളത്തിന്റെ ഈ സെൻട്രൽ സെക്ടറിന്റെ 52% സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് സ്റ്റേറ്റിന്റെ 52%, പിന്നെ ലോക്കൽ സെൽഫ് ഗവൺമെന്റിന്റെ 58%. അതാണ് അവർ ചോദിച്ചത് കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷത്തിലെ പ്രീവിയസ് ഇയേഴ്സ്
കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷത്തിനേക്കാളും ഉയർത്തി ഫ്രണ്ട് മുകളിലോട്ട് പോയി എന്ന് പറയുന്നു. അതായത് comparison with the previous year, it is higher than the previous year. Then the previous year is utilized or not? Not utilized. Then why the increase? കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം കൊടുത്ത തുക ഉപയോഗിച്ചിട്ടില്ല, പിന്നെ ഇപ്രാവശ്യം തുക കൂട്ടിയെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എന്താ അർത്ഥമുള്ളത്?
Airports and heliports.
എന്റെ ചോദ്യം കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം 100 രൂപ കൊടുത്ത് ചെലവാക്കാനായിട്ട് അതിൽ 50 രൂപയെ ചെലവാക്കിയുള്ളൂ. ഇപ്രാവശ്യം ഞാൻ 150 രൂപ ചെലവാക്കാൻ കൊടുക്കുന്നതിന് എന്താണെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചത്. പ്രതീക്ഷയും ഓക്കെ.
There are no further questions. Okay. So thank you for both the teams. Okay. Thank you.
As we are towards the end of the session, I would like to thank our presenters for sharing their valuable insights with us. And I would like to thank honorable jury, department faculties for sharing their valuable time with us. Last but not least, I would like to thank each one of you for supporting us with their presence and patient listening. Thanks. And session will continue tomorrow until 17th February.